Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC Accountancy online classes. Friends, in the previous class we have solved the problem of this Appu, Abhi and Akash was given for assignment, and Harish and Suresh we have solved, right? In today's class let us solve problem number 15, page number 77, page number 77. Let me read the problem and then we will analyze and we will solve the problem. There are 3-4 problems more, I think, in this. I have to solve most of the problems because some new things are there in each problem. So better let us not to rush with the syllabus, isn't it? Let us go in a slow way and let us understand each and every concept. Let us try to solve many problems of different variety rather than concluding by solving a few problems and leaving remaining that will create problem for you later. So better let us go in detail. Okay. Let me read the problem. Akash, Prithvi and Sagar are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 1/2, 1/3 and 1/6. They agreed to dissolve their firm on 31st March 2018, on which date the balance sheet was as follows. Yes, 1/2, 1/3 and 1/6 we have faced this problem in previous problems also, isn't it? If we bring it to the common denominator, it will become 1/6, 1/2 will become 3/6, 1/3 will become 2/6 and 1/6 remains as it is. So 3:2:1 will be the ratio, remember. They agreed to dissolve the firm on 31st March 2018, on which date the balance sheet was as follows. Let us analyze liability side first. Creditors, bills payable, both are external liabilities, should be transferred to realization account. And Akash's loan, whether Akash is a partner, yes it is, so it is internal liability, isn't it? Internal liability which should be transferred, is it? No, which should not be transferred to realization account because it is internal liability. It is internal liability, right? Yes. Then next one is capitals. You know it very well, it is internal liability again. Akash, Prithvi and Sagar, capital balance is given. You know it very well that it should be written on the credit side of, that is partners capital accounts, by balance brought down, right? Yes. Then reserve fund is there in the balance sheet on the liability side. That means it is accumulated reserve. Accumulated reserve should be transferred to all partners capital accounts in their profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2:1, right? Yes. It should not be transferred to realization account because it is not an external liability, it is a fund created, isn't it? Then cash in hand should not be transferred because it cannot be sold in the market, right? It is not a realizable asset. It itself is the most liquid asset. Bills receivable, stock, debtors, investment, furniture, buildings, all should be transferred. Am I correct? All are tangible assets. Tangible assets. Further information is given. Assets realized as follows: bills receivable, stock, furniture, buildings, investments. Amount is given. So we will write the same amounts on the credit side by cash or bank. Cash in hand is there, so it should be by cash. By cash, assets realized, we will write one by one as per the values given, isn't it? Realized value. Debtors for rupees 2500 proved to be bad. So bad debts to be provided for. We have to provide for bad debts. So what we have to do? Debtors, while dealing with the debtors, what we have to do is 2500 proved to be bad. What does that mean? Remaining amount is recovered. Am I correct? Remaining amount is recovered. So debtors 25,000, it is given. Nothing is mentioned in the adjustment part as being recovered, isn't it? So they told 2500 proved to be bad means deduct that much amount and remaining amount should be realized. So 40 debtors 25,000, right? Minus, what do you do? Minus 2500. That is 2500 already given, it is proved to be bad. So deduct it and write the net amount, that is 22,500 should be taken under by cash assets realized. You will write the debtors and you will write the amount 22,500 and not 25,000, remember. Clear? Then all liabilities were paid in full. So liabilities should be paid to cash. Liabilities paid off, right? Both the liabilities, creditors and bills payable, only two liabilities are there. Make full payment to them, isn't it? Then firm had to pay rupees 3,000 for outstanding salary not provided for earlier. Outstanding salary we have to provide for means we have to make payment, isn't it? So while making payment to liabilities, make payment to this also. Outstanding salary. Outstanding salary paid, isn't it? Write that on the that is the debit side of realization account, that is to cash. Liabilities paid off, under that write this amount also, this item also. Cost of dissolution amounted to rupees 2,500. You have dealt with this, isn't it? No such complication here. To cash on the debit side, expense of realization, and in bank account on the credit side by realization account, expenses of dissolution, expenses of realization. That's all. So your problem is solved. So let us solve it. Realization account. Draw the columns. Do it fast. Realization account. You should be very quick, because in board exam you will get 12 marks problem means hardly you will get 18 minutes of time. 18 to 20 minutes, because 100 marks you will get 180 minutes, right? So 1.8 minutes for each mark. So 12 marks means almost 21 minutes I will get, right? Yes. So you should be very fast, very quick, so as to complete the solution within 12 minutes. So you can save at least 7 to 8 minutes on each problem. So if you save 7 to 8 minutes on each problem, 4 problems are there, around half an hour you can save, and you can solve at least 1 or 2 extra problems, so that if there is mistake in one problem also, that will be compensated if you solve one more problem, and if you score full mark for that, this least scored will be neglected as extra. Remember, that benefit you will get. So you can do it. Realization account, debit credit, particulars, JF, amount in rupees. Yes. Write the column headings, particulars, JF, amount in rupees. Over. Let us start. To bills receivable account. To bills receivable account. How much? Transfer as it is. Don't see the adjustment part now. Only see the balance sheet and straight away transfer each item. 6,000. Is it? Yes. 6,000. Stock 20,000. 20,000. Debtors 25,000. Investments 8,000. Then furniture 10,000. Furniture 10,000. Buildings 75,000. Then that's all. Transferred all the assets, saleable assets, isn't it? Tangible assets. If intangible asset is there, that also should be transferred, isn't it? But while selling, we should be careful. That's all. Now let us move on to the liability side. Transfer all the liabilities by creditors account. By creditors account, how much? 18,000. 18,000, is it? Yes. 18,000. And bills payable 18,000. Bills payable account 18,000. 18,000. Then we will get cash when we sell the assets. So cash account debtor to realization account, assets realized. Assets realized. Write within bracket. Assets realized. Write one by one. Bills receivable 5,000. Now refer only the adjustment part. If nothing is mentioned in adjustment part, then see the balance sheet. Bills receivable 5,000. Stock 18,000. Furniture 8,000. Furniture 8,000. Buildings 80,000. 80,000. Investments 10,000. 10,000. Debtors 22,500. Because there is a bad debt, correct? Debtors rupees 2,500 proved to be bad. So write within bracket 25,000 minus 2,500. That is bad. So 22,500 is the net amount. That's all. Write the total of this 143,500. 1,43,500. Then let us move on to the next part. Let us make payment to all the outside liabilities, isn't it? It is mentioned in the problem. It is paid in full. Liabilities are paid in full. So to cash account, liabilities paid. Liabilities paid off. Yes. Write one by one. Creditors 18,000. Bills payable 18,000. Bills payable 18,000. Then outstanding salary is also paid, right? Outstanding salary. How much it is? Outstanding salary paid 3,000, right? So it will be 39,000. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 39,000. Now let us See whether there are any other entries. Yes, there is one more entry. Refer your problem. Cost of dissolution amounted to rupees 2500. So, charge that amount to cash account. Expenses of dissolution. Cost of dissolution or expenses of dissolution, both are one and the same. What is the amount? 2500. Yes, write it. Now find out which side is greater and see whether there is profit or loss. Transfer it to all partners' capital accounts in their profit sharing ratio of 3:2:1. Correct. Credit side is short and debit side total is greater than the credit side. So there is a loss. Credit side is lesser than the debit side, means it is a loss. So 185,500. 185,500 is the total of debit side. Write the same total on the other side. Short side 185,500. 185,500. Yes, find out the difference. Difference is 6,000 rupees. 6,000 by all partners capital account. By all partners capital accounts. Capital accounts. Under that, who are the partners? Akash, Prithvi and Sagar, isn't it? Akash, Prithvi and Sagar. 6,000 into 3 by 6 is equal to 3,000. 6,000 into 2 by 6 is equal to 2,000, and 6,000 into 1 by 6, 1,000. 1,000. That's all. Right here, loss on realization. Loss on realization, balancing figure. Balancing figure. That's all. Your realization account is done. Right? Yes. Let us move on to the next stage. What is that? Combined capital accounts. Yes, open it. Combined capital accounts. Of partners. Capital accounts of partners. Draw the columns. There are 3 columns each on either side. Yes, that's all. Write the names in rupees, particulars, debit, credit, write all those things. Write the names in full. Akash, Prithvi and Sagar in rupees. Yes. Now let us start with the balance. Capital account always shows which balance? Credit balance. By balance brought down. By balance brought down. How much it is? That is 45, 30 and 15. 45, 30 and 15. Then refer balance sheet on the liability side, there is a reserve fund, give credit to partners, distribute it among the partners, reserve fund, what is the ratio? 3:2:1, only one ratio is there, right? So 6, 4 and 2, 12,000 is there, so 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000. Are there any other things to be credited? No. Because there is a loss on realization, all partners capital account debtor to realization account. So all partners capital account debtor to realization account, right? So to realization account loss. If there is profit on realization, it will appear on the credit side, right? Here it is loss. Loss. How much? 6,000. So 3, 2 and 1. 1. Yes. Anything else? No, nothing. Close it. Find out the difference, make payment to the partners. Isn't it? 17,000. Here 34,000 and 51,000. Here 51, 34 and 17. Find out the difference. 48, 32 and 16. Yes, 48, 32 and 16. So right here to cash account, final payment made. Final payment made, balancing figure. Balancing figure, that's all. Don't bring down it because it is payment, it is to cash, it is not balance carried down. Because you have the habit of writing it, you did it under admission, you did it under retirement, so don't continue it in dissolution because firm is closed here. No question of bringing down the balance. Yes, let us move on to the last part, cash account. Cash account. Draw the columns. Yes. Debit, credit, then particulars, JF, amount in rupees. Particulars, JF, amount in rupees. Cash account always shows. Cash account always appears on the asset side. All assets shows debit balance. So always cash account shows debit balance. To balance brought down. To balance brought down. To balance brought down, how much it is? 6,000. Then refer your realization account. Cash account debtor. See here, cash account debtor to realization account. So in cash account, in realization account, on the debit side to realization account. Cash account debtor to realization account. Right here, assets realized. No need to write breakup. Assets realized. Realized. Isn't it? Yes. Write the amount. How much? 143,500. 143,500. Then realization account debtor to cash account. Realization account debtor to cash account. Liabilities paid off, right? liabilities paid off. So, by realization account, liabilities paid off. Liabilities paid off. How much it is? Liabilities paid off 39,000, including outstanding salary. 39,000. Then there is one more payment, realization expenses, right? Realization account added to cash account, so cash account is credited by realization account. Realization account. Expenses. Expenses. How much it is? Expenses 2,500. 2,500. Realization expenses. That's all. Are there any other entries? Or refer your capital accounts. Capital accounts. There is one more entry. Capital account added to cash account. So cash account is credited by what's the name of the partner? Akash. By Akash's capital account. You just write in full. I will write A. Akash's capital account. Final payment within bracket. Then by Prithvi's capital account. Prithvi's capital account. Final payment. And by Akash, Prithvi and Sagar's capital account, right? Sagar's capital account within bracket final payment. Write the amounts. See there, 48, 32 and 16. See whether agrees or not. Agrees. Must agree. How much? 149,500. 149,500 is the total. 149,500. That's all. Right? No confusion. Very clear it is. Yes. Take down assignment problem. You just solve problem number 16, 16, same page number 77. Page number 77, that is Hari, Giri and Suri. Hari, Giri and Suri. Problem number 16, solve it. There are no such critical things. Everything is whatever we have already covered. So you will not face any problem here to solve it. Very simple problem. So solve and submit it on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.